Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday. Right now you're taking a live, very blue look at Yreka, courtesy of the Rain Rock Casino. Not seeing a whole lot of that smoke drifting down into the Shasta Valley. It's mainly impacting southern Oregon, but not at a very substantial clip. 64 degrees, very comfortable this midday in Yreka, and temperatures across the board pretty uniform. All of us sitting in the 50s and 60s. Look at this, air quality is good across the board, except for places like Shady Cove up into Douglas, Deschutes and Lane counties. Of course, air quality is a little bit different because those areas are in closer proximity to the Cedar Creek fire. So let me show you what happens with the smoke later in the day, all right? Not a whole lot of substantial smoke on this graphic. Lots of light blues indicating some very light smoke, but we'll put this into motion, and later in the day, you can see some thicker smoke starting to pop up near the origin point of the Cedar Creek fire. So I think this would mainly impact areas like Chemult and Lapine and Crater Lake. Not expecting any huge reductions in air quality, just something to be mindful of. And then as we head into Tuesday, it looks like winds come a little bit more out of the north and east, and so maybe some thicker smoke starts to filter into the West Side Valley. So this model, still a work in progress. It's not always 100% accurate, but it kind of gives us a baseline of what to expect with the smoke. So for today in the Rogue Valley, again, not expecting huge reductions in air quality within the Rogue Valley. In fact, we'll have a lot of sunshine, maybe just some passing higher level clouds, but unfortunately, they're not going to produce any rainfall. It will feel decent out there. It's going to feel like a nice spring day, but temperature is still about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. So that's going to equate to temperatures in the mid 70s over on the east side, near 80 degrees for our west side valleys, and low 60s there along the southern Oregon coastline. We didn't see any fog there this morning, so that was definitely some good news. But we will see an abundance of clouds there along the coast. And like I mentioned earlier in this forecast, maybe some of those higher level clouds starting to eke their way into the west side valleys. Then overnight, they'll start to make that trip over the Cascades, but again, not producing any rain, not producing any snow. We're going to continue to be dry as a bone, and temperatures overnight still going to be above average, but only by a few degrees. It's actually going to be pretty chilly over on the east side with 20s and 30s, 40s for west side valleys, and right at 50 degrees there along the coast, where once again, I think we'll have clouds, but no widespread marine layer fog. Over the next few days within the west side valleys, temperatures will warm up once again. And look at this, we're going to be about 20 degrees above average by the time we get to Wednesday. So stuck in this very hot, very dry pattern, but not for long. I've been waiting to show this graphic for a little while. Look at this. Substantial rain chances as we head into the weekend. And also, as rain chances go up, temperatures will go down. So it took a lot of patience, but we are finally to fall, at least it appears. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. We'll have lots of sunshine, not necessarily today, but going into Tuesday, especially for Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures will increase as we'll have winds coming out of the east, and the temperatures will get up to near 70 degrees, but then we'll start to cool off on a Friday, and the rain starts to move in as we head into Saturday and into Sunday. For Siskiyou County, take a look at this turnaround. Thursday, 86 degrees. Saturday, 63 degrees. That's a drop off of about 25 degrees. So fall's going to get here, and really fast as well. We're definitely not going to ease into it. And then for the east side, over the weekend, obviously getting cooler, getting wetter, but I think snow levels could come all the way down to around 4,500 feet, which means that we could potentially have some snow on the table for the east side. Now, there's still several days to work out some of the details within this forecast, but if it snows on the east side, that likely means that it's going to snow up in the Cascades and Siskiyous, maybe even getting some accumulating snow as well. So stay tuned for that. And then for the Rogue Valley, we're going to stay dry and above average for the next 5 days, but thankfully fall arrives by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday.
Thank you, Josh. I mean, I could say I'm very excited for fall to start, and I'm really excited to see that rain. Are we going to see rain, coming up next week or for this weekend?
Yes, so beyond the 7-day forecast, typically we don't like to show that, but some of the models are suggesting that we are going to stay in this cooler and wetter pattern. And like you said, you're excited. I'm giddy over here. So I've been waiting on this for a while.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Josh.
Of course.